So is this your first time to Kochi?
No, I've been to Kerala and Cochin for many times. I was the CEO of Lakme. We sold a lot of eyeliner and kajal in Kerala. Yes.
So your concept of even good girls can wear makeup, how did you get inspired to bring out such a concept?
You know, there was a time when young girls, particularly those which are not married, if they used makeup, which was like lipsticks and eyeshadows and blushes, the feeling was that she's trying very hard to attract. And as a result, society and families felt that this was not the right thing to do. But in many ways, the first thing that makes anybody feel good is when I also look good. So I look at myself in the mirror and I feel good about myself. And that's the starting point and not somebody that I'm attracting elsewhere. And it took a long time for Lakme to actually talk about this, that it is your beauty and you're doing it for yourself. Because you feel good, you look good. So it was a slow evolution. And now, today, is everything about selfies. Look at the way I'm looking, So times have changed.
Have you ever tried on any makeup or cosmetics?
Well, when I came into the industry, which was 30 years ago, my boss was Mrs. Simone Tata. She used to run Lakme. And she said, Anil, if you're going to sell product which you don't know what it feels like. So I said, well, I'm not going to apply all this on myself. So she said, roll up your sleeves, apply the lipstick on this thing or on your hand, and you will feel the texture. And it was a matter of little bit of time when I used a bad lipstick, even here, and then I used a good one there, I could feel the difference. And then I would ask the brand managers and say, what do you find as the difference on your lips? And it would be the same thing that I was learning. So I never have applied cosmetics on myself.
But then you have definitely tested out the cosmetics.
Everything which went out in Lakme was first checked with the in-house panel, then we checked it with consumers, and our benchmark, and that was what Mrs. Tata always said, that we are an Indian brand, but we are proud to be Indian. At the same time, the benchmark is L'Oreal. So no product will go into the market unless it is equal to or better than L'Oreal. And all the products were tested with that criteria. So that was a philosophy which was ingrained in the business.
So when you started out with bringing out makeup, how did you find out what exactly it was that a girl required?
That's a very good question, because when I was very young and I was an area manager in Delhi, and Mrs. Tata said, we are launching nail polishes, and we have to know that what do people like to wear, what colors they like to wear. And you are in sales, you are there, so find out. And I said, how do I go and find out? He said, park yourself outside the Delhi best college for girls, which was then called Lady Sri Ram College, and observe when the girls come out of college what they are wearing. So I've been a girl watcher from a very young age.
But then that would have probably given you lots of good memories.
Very good memories. And in many ways, because of that observation and being in the industry, when I'm introduced to somebody or I meet somebody, it's a 5 seconds flash that she's well groomed or not well groomed. And I will use the word groom and not made up. There's a difference between being well groomed and well made up. The first thing which is important is that you are well groomed. You may be having a minimal touch of makeup, but you should be well groomed. And that's the starting point of the cosmetics industry.
So I'm sure you wouldn't want makeup to be a cover-up or a fake look towards somebody's appearance.
Now it entirely depends in terms of a girl's personality, who she wants to project herself to be. And to somebody else, if you are obviously made up, person will pass a judgment that she's maybe fake or over made up. But the way that she would look at it is that there's drama in my life. If I've got false eyelashes and glittering eyeshadow, everybody looks at me. So, it's now let the girl decide. Who are you? And then she takes a selfie of herself and feels very good.
And in Lakme, there is this wide range of products like suiting people who can afford like at low cost as well as people who want it at very high cost. So is there a difference between the cost? Like, is there a difference in quality that comes between?
No. Well, obviously there is a difference in the quality. But if you were to say that there is a lipstick which is 200 rupees and there's a lipstick which is 600 rupees, so the price is 3 times. And hence is the quality 3 times better? No, the answer is no. In terms of the formulation technology, maybe it is 20% better. But a lot of the pricing is also dependent on how you do the packaging. Very few people know that the packaging cost, which is the appeal and the branding, is actually more than the cost of the actual formulation. So there is a difference. A good quality lipstick will be, let's say if it's a creamy lipstick or a long wear lipstick, will be longer wearing and more creamy. But to say that the other one is dry, no.
It still has its own quality. And also you would have probably had to do a huge research on the different makeup that suits different types of complexion, right?
Of course, the thing which is there is that Indian skin, or I would say South Asian skin, which is India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, we have a skin tone which is very different and very unique to us. And it's nothing like when you go to Southeast Asia, China, etc., or the African or the European. And the other insight is that for whatever reason, the skin of people in South Asia and India, by and large, is oily compared to others. Now there are pluses and minuses to that. If your skin is oily, it is naturally bringing out oil from within your skin. And in the positive side of that, it is that it is hydrating and moisturizing your skin. That is why somebody who's of the same age as an Indian looks much older than an Indian. And that's a part of our structure of our skin. And so hence we have to look at formulations because if our skins are oily. We have to look at formulations which are more water-based, much lighter. Otherwise you are going to feel chip as they call it, there. So a lot of the international brands actually failed in India in the early years because they just brought in the same formulation which was better and it just didn't suit. So, but the world is becoming smaller, people are learning, so international brands now are tailoring formulations which are more suited to our skin. But we understood it from the very beginning. And that's why, that is one of the critical reasons why Lakme is the number one brand in this country and has always been.
Have you felt a difference in the way girls, groom themselves in Kerala as compared to the other states in Mr.
Well, there is a difference in the senses that it also is that places like Kerala are rooted a lot in the tradition and culture which is there. And hence the definition, for example, in Kerala is beautiful eyes. So the focus is on the eyes. And that's the first place. So I left Lakme 5 years ago, but the state, which is the smallest, probably among the smallest states in the country, which is Kerala, had the highest sales of eyeliner. Okay, because I did joke. So if that's what is defined as that I am beautiful and people say she's beautiful, it's first the eyes. So kajal and eyeliner, so the best. So and if that's what she is comfortable with, then she may not adopt other types of makeup, which would be probably alien, like eyeshadows and blushers and all that, because she's comfortable with. I mean, I can see it. You're wearing it. So, and that's the beauty of the diversity of the country. And in many ways, we are several countries and several cultures rolled in one. And Lakme understood it very well.
And what would your message be to the young boys and girls of India?
Well, just be yourself. Trying to ape anybody else is not it. In fact, I'm seeing a big shift in terms of that. You looked up to celebrities, movie stars, and say that's how she does her makeup. That's how she wears her clothes, and that's how the way I should be. But with the education, with the confidence, and with her being the center of her universe, and not that the outside is that I need to be like somebody else. I think it's a phenomenal change which is taking place, and today's society is very comfortable with that. So in many ways, I think that the younger generation is not bound by that you should do this and not do this. It's far more open and freer, and that's very good.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. It was a real pleasure speaking to you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.